The Digimon and Medabots crossover was so good that it became canon. What started as a harmless April Fool's joke on social media resulted in brand new official Medabots and brand new official Digimon appearing in 3 video games across both franchises. A few weeks ago we talked about the Digimon crossover episode where each leader from each season united, and today I want to talk about my second favorite crossover in Digimon's 20+ year history, that being its fascinating collaboration with Medabots. For the uninitiated, Medabots, or Medarod as it's known in Japan, was an incredible anime and video game series from the same era of Digimon. Its anime premiering in Japan in 1999 with an English dub arriving in the West in 2001, where it found a home on Fox Kids right alongside giants like Digimon and Power Rangers. Unlike early Digimon, which had decent animation that many forgave due to the show's great story and designs, Medabots' animation was ridiculously good, with much of its staff having just come off of Cowboy Bebop and Evangelion, and many of them later going on to work on mega series like Blue Exorcist, 7 Deadly Sins, Dot Hack, My Hero Academia, and a ton more. As the YouTube channel Mother's Basement once stated, quote, "There are few anime in existence period, let alone kids anime from this period, that you'll find a denser concentration of truly legendary animation talent, past and present, than Medabots." Please go watch that Mother's Basement video if you want more information on the staff and quality of Medabots. But back to the crossover. The franchise shared what I would consider a decently similar fate to the Digimon franchise, having a massive moment in the early 2000s before largely fading away in the West, all while support, merchandise, and a bunch of video games continued in Japan through the 2000s up until this day. Cut to 2021, on April 1st of that year, the official Medabots account tweeted out, quote, "Important news, information about the mysterious Medabot Omega Knights, who takes the form of a holy knight and is said to have been developed based on data from a certain game that was popular at the end of the 20th century, has been lifted." In case it wasn't clear from the image on screen, this was a brand new Medabot based on Omedamon/Omegomon, the fusion of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon that most kids remember from the Digimon movie. The strange part was this Omega Knight didn't appear in any series or video game yet, and was quite literally just an image temporarily hosted on the Medabots fan club website for 8 hours on April 1st. Then in the year between April 2020 and April 2021, the folks in charge of Digimon and the people in charge of Medabots clearly connected behind the scenes and began cooking up something special, because in 2021 they took this weird joke to the next level. This time on April 1st, 2021, Bandai created and shared Omedamon, a Digimon that seemed to be a fusion much like Omnimon, but with Medabi and Rokusho's helmets on its shoulders. This guy is unironically one of my favorite Digimon designs probably of all time. Bandai's writers even gave Omedamon an official origin story, an unidentified holy mechanical warrior Digimon that wandered from the digital world of another dimension. It was born from the data of a certain game that was popular at the end of the 20th century in that other dimension. It has the courage to face any difficulty without backing down. And then at the same time, on April 1st, 2021, Medabots debuted 2 more Digimon themed Medabots on their social media and webpage, Grey Wars and Garuru Metal, who of course bear a striking resemblance to War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, but with that Medabot-like size and detail. But this time Medabots wasn't simply content with having their new designs exist as JPEGs on the internet. They actually went on to include Grey Wars, Garuru Metal, and Omega Knight as obtainable Medabots that you could command in their iOS and Android game, the Gacha RPG Medarot S Unlimited Nova. Omedamon was also brought into Digimon's beloved but now retired mobile game Digimon Re-Arise, as was Medabi and Rokusho. Somehow the madness didn't stop there. Later in 2021, Bandai created a Medabots themed dim card for the Vital Bracelet, which is essentially a fitness watch that lets you train Digimon by walking and exercising. This is something I still can't believe really exists. In the Vital Bracelet game, if you acquired this dim card, you would start with a Medabots medal that, after achieving certain fitness goals, would evolve into either a Medabi, Rokusho, a Greymon, or a Garurumon, then could evolve into Grey Wars or Garuru Metal before hitting one of 2 final forms, Omedamon or Omega Knights. Sadly, the fun seems to have stopped there in 2021. April 1st, 2022 didn't offer anything new in terms of Medabots and Digimon collaborating or crossing over, and neither did April Fool's 2023. But with the 2021 inclusion of Omedamon on the official Digimon reference book, as well as his inclusion in Digimon Re-Arise, and receiving his own official Vital Bracelet dim card, the Digimon Cross Medabots crossover was real, and it was amazing. Let me know how else you would like to see these 2 titans from the early 2000s collaborating. If you think Medabots could fold into the Digimon universe and be a sort of spin-off like Atmon to Digimon, and what other collaborations from Digimon or Medabots' 20+ year history stood out to you. I can think of one other Fox Kids series that crossed over with Digimon that I definitely want to talk about soon.